Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. Guess what we're making today? Yes, I am making authentic Ghanaian Zongo Waakye stew recipe. Yes, this is a typical Zongo stew, and trust me, the taste in there was just amazing. I hope you're going to try this recipe afterwards and you are going to love it. So without wasting my time, let's dive right into it. To start with this recipe, I'll begin by cooking my proteins. And so for proteins of choice, I'll be using cow skin or wile. I'll also use fresh cow meat. Next, I'll go in with some cow feet or kotoji. You can also use any protein of your choice. I've washed and cleaned these proteins very well. I'll also season my meat with some natural spices, which I'll be using ginger, garlic, a lot of onions. I'll also go in with some bay leaves and also dried rosemary. I'll be using other spices as well, but basically this is going to be my blended natural spices. All right, and for other natural spices as well, I'll be going in with garlic, ginger, and onion powder. I'll also go in with some meat seasoning powder and salt to taste. I'll go in with more water since I'm using hard proteins, and I really also want to speed up the cooking process as well, so going in with a lot of water is the best option, trust me. So this is after 30 to 40 minutes of cooking it, and it's still not ready. So I'll go in with extra water, which the camera couldn't capture it, so I'll go in with more water, cover it again, allow it to cook until the water reduces a little bit. While that is going on, we also want to go ahead and start making the stew. So to a heated pan, I'll go in with my cooking oil, and to also give the oil more flavor and also for the stew to taste really good, I'll go in with some homemade curry powder. I have the recipe on my channel. I'll leave the video link in the description box for you to check it out. Alright, so after 1 to 2 minutes of frying the curry powder in the oil, it is all done. So I'll go in with my blended ingredients or spices, which I introduced to you earlier on, which is the onion, garlic, ginger, bay leaves, and dried rosemary. I'll cover it and allow it to cook until the water drains out a little bit. Alright, so after frying the onions for about 10 minutes to 15 minutes, it is ready. So I'll go in with my blended pepper sauce and blended fresh tomatoes. Don't worry, I'm going to be listing everything I use in the description box for you to check it out. I'll give it a good mix, cover it, and allow it to cook or fry very well. Whilst that is going on, let me also share with you the secret on how you can achieve a very tasty Hausa or Zongo style stew. Alright, so the secret is that you need to go in with a lot of onions, and you also really need to fry or cook your stew very well, as if you're making shito. Yes, so that's why I cook the onions for a while for it to change in color a little bit before I went in with the fresh tomatoes and the pepper. So as you can see, my sauce is still light. That means I have a little bit of moist in it. I will cover for extra 5 to 10 minutes, and afterwards, as you can see, it has taken up very well, and that is what I am looking for. This indicates that I have less water, or I don't even have water in the stew again. So next, I'll go in with my tomato paste. You can as well use only fresh tomatoes if that is what you have. So now I'll give it a good mix, cover it, and allow it to cook until it is nice and ready. While that is going on, let me also use this opportunity to thank you all my returning subscribers And new foodie members right here, you guys are amazing. Thank you for always liking my videos, sharing and commenting on my videos, fam. I am very grateful. Thank you so much for doing that. Alright, so after cooking the tomatoes also for about 30 minutes now, it is also good. So I'll check on my proteins to see if it is soft enough for me, and it's soft just the way I want it. At this point, I'll just turn off the flame and I'll add everything to my stew. Yes, I'm adding it to the stew right now because I really want the stew to really get into the proteins very well, and that way you are really going to enjoy your proteins as well. So now let's add everything to the stew and proceed to the next stage. And so after adding in the meat and the stock as well, I'll go in with extra seasoning. You can as well omit it since I've already seasoned the meat and I also use the stock. No need seasoning it again. But for more taste, I'll go in with some nutmeg, salty taste, shrimp powder, and also stew seasoning powder. And for the ultimate secret ingredients, which is the fish powder or shrimp powder. Yes, adding this to your Hausa stew or your Waakye stew, trust me, you just trust the process. I don't want to talk much and you are going to love it. So now let's give it a good mix. At this point, all that is left is for you to allow the stew to simmer or to fry on a very low heat until it is nice and ready. Whilst that is going on, let me also remind you that subscribing is free. So if you haven't done that yet, baby, what are you waiting for? Please do well to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget as well to turn on the post notification bell as well, so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be among the first person to be notified. Thank you so much for doing that. Alright, so at this point, our Hausa Waakye stew or our Zongo stew is ready. So how can you enjoy Waakye stew or Zongo stew with rice without eggs? So I'll go in with eggs just the way the street sellers will do it. And so obviously I'm going to be pairing this with some waakye. You can also pair this with plain rice and it goes so much with it, trust me. All that is left is for me to enjoy myself. Thank you so much for staying with me up to this point. And if you enjoyed to this point, don't forget as well to give this video a thumbs up, share this video to reach wider audience, and also turn on the post notification bell as well and be notified anytime I post a new video. I hope you are inspired and you are definitely going to try as well. Thank you so much and kindly stay blessed. Bye.